YouTube, got a great unboxing here. The Mavic Pro. Meow meow. And of course you're probably gonna see meow meow in this video because she loves unboxing videos. Okay, so back to the Mavic. Oh my goodness. Been waiting for this for weeks. Ever since I seen it flying, I was like, I gotta have one of these. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Before the unboxing, I did open it up just to make sure everything was in there. And I did charge the battery. So we are full battery, full remote control. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this. Look at, oh my goodness. Look at this. Not this cat, but look at it. I mean, we're already charged up, ready to go. I mean, look at the remote. I mean, this thing is nuts, guys. This thing is nuts. Okay? So let's go ahead and get to our unboxing here. Okay? So, what should we pull out first? The Mavic! Look at it. I mean, look at this, guys. This thing is nuts. DJI sensors. I mean, this thing is nice. Got a little gimbal protector on there, guys. And of course, the cat. This cat will not get out the shots. Okay, but anyways, look at this thing, man. Looks like they got a little let's start with this. Looks like they got a little silicone and then a little plastic cover. Keep your gimbal safe. Maybe while you're flying, you know, rain, you can get some good rain shots or snow. I've seen some people flying them in the rain and snow. Just snaps right off. You pull it down from the bottom, pops right off there. We got little bitty What was that? No, that's just our little piece that holds the gimbal for transportation, so it don't move around. Look at that camera, though, guys. That is a little bitty camera. And look at this cat. I need to invest in an office. Meow meow. Okay, guys. But look at that thing. I mean, I wonder how good those shots are because that thing is pretty wobbly. I'll have to definitely check that out. Let's go ahead and extend this bad boy out and see what we got here. These arms, these top arms, they fold out. They fold out. So if you notice that, they fold out. The bottom arms, which could be called the legs almost, they fold down. So they come straight down. Straight down. Straight down. That's pretty cool, guys. And then you got your sonar, bottom sensing. Keep everything when you're flying on the floor, indoors, you know, so you don't get an obstacle avoidance in the front here. I definitely need this. This is my first drone. I mean, you know, why not buy the best drone for your first drone? I mean, why buy a couple $30 drones and then work your way up to a $300 drone, and then by the time you done spend all this money, obstacle avoidance, sonar, return to home, GPS. I mean, you might as well just invest in something, and then that way you can spend that money on batteries, extra props, and have a good, decent equipment, you know, 4K camera. Look at that Mavic Pro. Look at that. This thing is sharp, guys. This thing is sharp. I mean, I've watched hundreds of YouTube videos, and I mean, it still blows my mind how beautiful this thing is. I mean, you got your LEDs on the front here. These are always probably going to be red for the front for you guys. This is going to be green. You'll always have the green on there. These props, these are nice too as well. I mean, really nice. Get out of the shot. This damn cat. Yes, I'm sorry. But these props, they don't always have to be spread out when you go to set it down. And another cool thing that you guys will learn on these is no white line. No white line on here when you're going to put your props on. So it would be a black, and then your prop goes onto the black one. See, here we go. That's a better one to show you too. See here, guys? White outline on your prop. White outline on the motor. So that way you get your prop on there. Same thing. You're gonna have 2 white ones, 2 black ones. This battery, push the button once and check how much battery you have. Push these 2 tabs in. 1 tab here, 1 tab here, and you just pull your battery out, and then you can actually pull it out. Got your charger ports in there. You got your little tabs for your charger there. They do make some really cool, neat things I've seen on eBay. Some protectors that you can put on your battery and on here, little plastic pieces for like $3. I'll put them in the description. I just think that's pretty neat. So if you do have your drone laying around or you got your batteries charging, you don't want something accidentally to get in there. Keep your terminals clean. Put the battery back in, you just put it in and push straight down. Push them both straight down and they go on very well. This thing is pretty neat, guys. Landing gear, I thought this was a little weird. Your front gear is long and your back gear is just these 2 little notches. So I was looking at some external landing gear maybe. That way you can get a nice level takeoff, because this thing, when it sits, kind of sits down, kind of like an angle. Takes off still good. Let's move on to the next thing in the box. The controller. Now this thing, man, when I first grabbed this thing, I thought this thing was crazy. I mean, feels like you're about to play an Xbox game or a PlayStation. You know, just really neat. I mean, I seen like the Phantom 3 and Phantom 4 controllers. I didn't want to lug something like that around. I mean, we're mobile people now. I mean, we have small phones, well, big phones. I got the iPhone 6S Plus, but I mean, we want skinny, we want portability. I don't want to carry around a fucking backpack, excuse my language. You open this up, put your phone in there. You got your antennas, they open straight out. And then DJI recommends them being at a 45-degree angle. Not straight down like this, not parallel, not 90 degrees either. 45-degree angle. Look at that too, that is nice. I mean, shiny, solid. I mean, you got your buttons on the back, your C buttons, got your cameras. You can adjust your gimbal, adjust your focus, take a picture. Got a picture? Take it right there. I mean, it feels just like a PlayStation or something, you know, like, I mean, trigger fingers, you know, if you guys got those. You got this other cool little joystick you can program, 5-way, up, down, left, right, and I think you push it in. You got your pause button. I thought that was really neat. If you're flying, you might be about to hit something or you lose control, hit the pause button. It'll just pause in midair, which is really neat. You got your return to home button here. I'll tell you something weird about this. This return to home button. I flew the Mavic yesterday, and it almost was devastating. I put it outside. We got some snow, which I'll show you a test flight here in a second. But took it off, let it hover for a second. It had maybe 11 or 12 GPS satellites. Flew it probably 300 feet down the street. Tried to show my girlfriend the return to home feature. I pushed a button, started coming back, raised this elevation, and then started coming back down. And I mean, it was missing the landing spot by at least 10 to 15 feet, which, you know, in all the videos I've seen, it pretty much comes within a couple of feet to maybe 2 or 3 feet away. So it almost hit my house, so I had to take over. And then a couple of the props, which you guys do get some extra props in your packaging, which in here they come in this little baggie. You get these 2 little nice little bags. You can put your props in there. But whenever it started to land, that return to home button, I mean, once it starts doing that, you can try to take over, and I mean, it scraped up the back of this This one's pretty good. I mean, it didn't break them. I mean, these are really durable, guys. I mean, these are still good. I mean, but for the review, I put brand new ones back on for you guys just so you guys can see how nice it is. But, I mean, you put your propellers back in your bag. I mean, you got 4 sets of propellers. I mean, you got 2 others in there, which that's really nice of them. I mean, they $10, you know, for a set. I mean, they give you a couple extra little sets in there, which is really nice. So we got the propellers that I just showed you. We're kind of going off topic here, but remote is really cool. Let's go ahead and let me show you what it looks like. Let's take my phone out of this OtterBox case because I'm recording on my iPhone 6s, guys. I like the camera. It's decent. I'm not a big, you know, subscribe person yet. You guys start liking and subscribing me down at the bottom, I'll maybe get me a nice camera. But here we go. I got my iPhone 6. The first thing, I didn't even do it yet because I wanted to kind of show it with you guys, is that you guys have to go into your app store and you cannot use the original DJI Go app now. You have to actually use the DJI, it's called DJI 4, DJI Go 4. So let's type that in here. So this is what it looks like. DJI Go 4, okay? So let's go ahead and download that. And so we got that downloaded. So while that's downloading, let's go ahead and make sure your Wi-Fi's on. It's always a good thing to make sure that you're using your Wi-Fi because if you don't use your Wi-Fi, some of these apps will not download. So I always just like to make sure my Wi-Fi is on. Maybe I could have been a little bit more prepared. But like I said, this is like my second YouTube video. I just wanted to be excited for you guys, okay? So, oh, now we got it going here. We got the app going, okay? So, while I was doing that, this is what really upset me when I first got this thing. I went to turn it on. Press and hold your button. You gotta tap it once and then tap it again and hold it. So tap, hold, connecting, and then you hear the famous sound. So then you hear the connecting and things like that. So that's one of the major things that you have to do to this thing, okay? So same thing on the Mavic. If you press it, just tells you your battery. But if you press it and hold it, now we're powering up, okay? So you see your orange indicator lights, your gimbal starts to move, that famous sound lines up, got your red LEDs to let you know that we're good to go. Okay, so we're gonna set that aside for a second. So now that we turned it on without the phone, it says that we're in ATTI mode. So that we're inside the house, it does not have GPS. I mean, we're not getting any kind of GPS signal on it here. But what's really neat about this, guys, is you got your obstacles in here, got your battery. It'll tell you that you're ready to go. I mean, we're ready to fly. Tells you your height, how high up you are. Tells you your clearance, your distance away, how far are we. I mean, this remote is awesome, guys. I mean, it tells you basically everything that you need to know. Your battery percentage for your remote, your signal strength, how good of a signal do we have to our Mavic, RPMs, I mean, our speed, I mean, our SD card. It even tells you, you know, you got an SD card in there. You're good. Pretty. I mean, I think this thing is the best thing I've ever seen, and I've been looking for a drone for a while now, guys. I mean, this is my first drone, like I said. And when I seen this remote and I seen how portable this was, I had to get it. Quick story on how I got it. I did not get it from DJI. You know, I'm not a reviewer yet. I did buy this on my own. They were asking like $1,400 on eBay for them. I did find a guy that had it for and bought it and did not want it. and I actually got it for retail price, which was awesome. Which I think that's stoked that guy actually helped me out. You know, good calls to that guy down there. Let's see if our app's done while we're sitting there talking about it. Ooh, our app is installed. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on it. So when it pulls it up, it's going to say, hey, welcome. You know, click here to create. Go create DJ4, allow. It says, do you want it to use your location? Of course you want it to. Would you like it to accept your photos? Of course you do, because you want to put your photos, your videos that you've been taking on your nice new Mavic and put them on your phone. So let's click on our equipment here. And then you have to assign which one that you have. So up here at the top, you'll see Mavic Pro, Phantom 4, what you have. So we have the Mavic Pro, so we click on it. And we click Enter Device right here. And we don't, then if you're new, you'll say, hey, do you want to start this tutorial? No, we don't, so we skip. Then it brings up you're flying. So what we do now is you take your Mavic. We're going to put it in the slot here. And check that out. That's our screen for what we're seeing. So look. So where's Meow Meow? You see the kitty? A little bit of lag in there. Maybe about 100 milliseconds. But I mean, pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. I mean, I think that's pretty neat. The app wise, I mean, I love this app. This app is pretty neat. I haven't really played around with it too much, but it'll tell you, you know, the battery percentage of your Mavic, your HD feed, your signal, how many satellites we have. I'm inside and I turned it on, and now I have 9 satellites inside my home. So I don't recommend flying in GPS mode when you're at home. If you're going to try to mess around with it in the house, turn it on your beginner mode and put it on ATTI mode. Just saying, because you don't want your Mavic going up 60 feet in the air in your home and breaking your Mavic. But what we'll do is, I'm going to end this video here. We're going to go outside. We're going to do a nice little test flight. And I'll show you guys the settings to use on your Mavic and to get better camera quality. You know, better distance as far as you want to set your return home distance. How far do you want your Mavic to go away from home? You can set it from 500 feet to, you know, your 4.3 kilometers, which is your almost 8,000 kilometers away. So bear with me for that next video. But I do appreciate you guys. If you guys like what you guys seen so far, please like, subscribe. I'm going to do the X4 drone next. I did get one of those coming in too as well, so the 501S. So, you know, just something else to play around with, you know, see what you guys would think about that one as well. Something maybe for kids, or, you know, people just starting out that don't want to go out and just jump straight into it like I did. But I do appreciate it, guys, and if you guys like what you've seen, please like, subscribe. Thank you.